Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining our Unlocking Bonus Incentives, Maximizing Success with Technical Assistance. We are glad you're here. I'm Melinda Denon, I'm the marketing manager here on the California Electric Homes program. It's also known as CalEHP. Joining me today is my colleague, Abe Quiroga. He is the technical lead for this program, and he is best with all those technical questions. So he is going to join us today to talk a little bit about how to get your projects qualified for additional bonuses using technical assistance. So I'm going to launch a quick poll now that we've introduced ourselves, just to learn more about who's joining us today. So if you'll just take a quick click to share with us who's joining us today. So we just always like to be able to address the presentation. So very good. Thank you very much for sharing that information with us. All right. So I get this question a lot, so I thought I'd address it like, who the heck is TRC? So TRC is a consulting and environmental engineering firm. We work with several clients, including utilities and the Energy Commission, to implement a portfolio of residential all-electric new construction programs here in California. We have a single front door approach where you can contact us and we will review your project for incentives with programs that we manage in-house at TRC and make connections with programs also out there that we may not manage, but we're really familiar with. Our main objective is to get your project as many incentives as are available. So improving the return on your investment is our number one goal. We offer technical assistance, and as mentioned, Abe is on today. He'll be talking about some of that. And we do a lot of collaboration to implement our program and share information with others. All right, quick agenda. Welcome and introductions. We've covered that. We're going to talk about what CalEHP is, how to leverage that technical assistance, how to help you maximize bonus incentives, and address questions. So about CalEHP. So this program, California Electric Homes, was funded by an appropriation by the California Budget Act of 2021. The program provides incentives to support those energy efficient, all electric, and storage technology options to better prepare homes to respond to future time of day use and current time of day use prices. There is $58 million available for this program for incentives, and that includes $10 million that is earmarked for energy storage incentives. So that's really important. Funds are available for projects that complete through 2027. Okay, this is the map that shows where a project can be located to qualify. So this is California statewide. The building types include single family, multifamily, duplex, triplex. The program also supports ADUs, modular homes, and manufactured homes. So that's an interesting and exciting component of the program, since often those manufactured homes just arrive. This way, there's also incentives when you fully electrify a new manufactured home. The income restrictions are that it's for market rate projects. So there's a sister program called Build that supports affordable and low income housing projects. So the California Energy Commission has one for market rate. That's what we're going to talk about today. And then there's Build. Incentives are capped at 1.5 million per builder, or if this is your first time doing an all-electric project, one, we're here to help, and two, the incentive cap is higher at $2 million. All right, I'm going to pass it now to Abe, who's going to talk about technical assistance.
Thank you, Melinda.
Here we go.
Okay, so California Electric Homes provides no-cost technical assistance. Um, we help on a wide range of things. We're able to help you during design equipment like project-related local government and all-electric building code and permit requirements, TAL 24 compliance. We won't do the TAL 24s for you, but we will work with your energy consultants, jump on a call with them, kind of go over TAL 24s, things like that. Project fuel source from mixed fuel to all electric, low emissions building design and technologies, energy storage technology, virtual or in-person sites visits as necessary. And, during the whole process of trying to get enrolled, things like that, TRC is with you the whole way, um, helping you get all your required documentation, make sure. And we're also, helping you trying to get as your maximum incentive as possible for the program. So we do have some program partners for CalEHP that helps us with our technical assistance. California Energy Commission, which is the program approver, the administrator of the whole process. TRC US, um, Association for Energy and Affordability, AEA. They help with the multifamily side of the program. We also have EPRI that helps us with our electric vehicle supply equipment and our battery storage. GMB that helps us with some complex engineering. David Baker Architects that helps us with architecture design features. And the BDC that helps us with education and marketing and things like that. So technical assistance eligibility. Um, we will help you with our technical assistance for market rate residential housing project teams and mixed fuel project teams interested in making the switch to all electric. How to request technical assistance. Um, Best way is to email or call whoever your contact is with TRC, whether if it's someone from our outreach team or you're already kind of started your application, you're already talking to either operations or someone from the technical team as we're going through TAL 24s, things like that, at any point before construction is complete. Um, you can absolutely let us know, hey, I'm interested, and either me, myself, or someone else from the technical team will reach out to kind of give a intake call to try to get all your questions so we could best provide the best technical assistance we could provide for you. So who can request technical assistance? So any project team members that are currently enrolled or interested in learning more about CalEHP. So it could be your residential developers, residential builders, architects, design teams, energy consultant, and your HERS raters. When is technical assistance available? So from the project conception to the certificate of occupancy and all situations in between, if project's on hold, anything like that, uh, will help you. So during the design phase, we have a little more leeway when it comes to help. We could, you know, do a deep dive into, certain bonuses and, how to maximize your incentives there. Especially in the design phase, make sure nothing's been submitted, things like that. Or during your construction phase, there might be some future lots that you might want to try to upgrade to get some of these bonuses. We're always there to help. recent technical assistance examples. So a lot of the times for our technical assistance, it's just eligibility, mm, uh, just to, make sure that they're able to get in the program, maximize incentives, and then comparing your current Tile 24 to possible future Tile 24 features to see if there's any bonuses that we could take advantage of. So we'll review compare it to, we have a bonus matrix that we call it. We compare what your top 24s are showing as of right now, if you qualify for any bonuses currently, and what's the next step to try to get us there. So it would definitely show you how far out, so that way everyone can make a decision on if it's worth it, things like that. So you could see at least a dollar amount of how much incentive you might possibly get.
Great. All right, we're going to take a quick pause before we go to our poll, and we have a question about, are existing buildings, retrofits, or upgrades eligible for this program, or is it exclusively for new construction?
CalEHP is, I believe, exclusively for new construction.
Yes, exclusively for new construction, but we have a sister program, California Energy Smart Homes, that does offer incentives for whole building electrification for single family homes, ADUs, and multifamily low rise. So I can put the link to that in the chat. But right now, we'll launch our poll. This one's a quick one. All right, so we're going to ask about what new construction subsector type are you focused on most? And we appreciate you taking the time to answer, and then we'll move into bonus incentives. All right, I'm going to end the poll, and we do have some questions, but let's see. We'll move to those in a minute. So go ahead, Abe.
Okay. So I'm just going to go over each envelope or every single bonus that we offer in the program. And then the last slide we'll be able to, go over questions and things like that. So first one, pretty straightforward, your envelope package bonus. So we require your walls to be tile 24. Prescriptive walls are better per climate zone, so it's not overall. So depending on your climate zone, it might change. Same thing with our prescriptive high performance attic B or better. As long as in your climate zone, whatever your prescriptive performance attic is, we'll be able to reference that. Your weighted average of all glazing is U factor of less than 0.26, and your air sealing of 3 less than or equal to 3 ACH. And for multifamily, it'll be compartmentalization testing for those units.
Super. I do have a comment that someone is not able to see the screen. Is anyone else having that trouble? Abe, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right.
I can see your screen just fine as well.
All right, here we go.
A mechanical package bonus. So there's two requirements, one for HVAC and one for water and heating. For the HVAC, for ducted and non-ducted systems, the CEE Tier 1 requirements, so that's a 15.2 SEER2, 11.7 EER2, a 7.8 HSPF2. For package units, it's always a little bit lower, so we're looking at the same SEER2, 10.6 EER2 and a 7.2 HSPF2. Now for water heating, it's a little bit different. Still that CE tier 1, but we're looking at a 3.3 UEF. Typical near rated tier 3 and tier 4 meet that no problem. And then there is a bonus for if you do the two previous bonuses, you get an extra incentive amount just for meeting that envelope and that mechanical package. A smart panel and hardwired home efficiency or HEMS bonus. So what we require for those kind of options is the ability to measure electrical usage of each circuit load, ability to control the usage by turning the electrical usage from on and off from a mobile device or website, and can integrate critical load management and backup power integration. Heat pump water heater controller bonus. I would say this is one that a lot of products kind of just have already, just for installing a near rated tier 3 or greater with the integrated controller. But there are ways around it. So if you install a demand response communicating port with grid connectivity or an eco port to a water heater that doesn't have that built in already, you will also get this credit. But there is a near rated tier list that has a whole list of near rated tier 3 and tier 4s that have this integrated. I believe all tier 4s have them integrated, but there are some tier 3s that don't have them built in as of right now. And a heat pump pool heater bonus. This is only for multifamilies or kind of clubhouse examples. So just install a heat pump pool heating. Pretty straightforward. There's not too many requirements when it comes to that. And for manufactured homes, we have an Energy Star bonus. So if you could prove that the manufactured home purchased all electric, that's all electric and is Energy Star certified, and install all new electric Energy Star certified manufactured home with no gas connection to the home or the site.
Abe, is that a complicated one if you move your manufactured home into a community that has gas already at the site you might be moving in? Could you just have that capped, or how would that work?
That hasn't came up yet, but that's a really good question. It might be where, you might have to prove that it's capped or things like that for we could get you in the program that way.
Great. So maybe demonstrating you have no gas utility bills.
Yeah, just something that, if there's a meter on there, that's kind of a hard sell. So the meter shouldn't be there, things like that.
Got it. Great. Thanks for clarifying.
Then a resiliency and demand response bonus. This is kind of a bigger addition to a bonus. You have to make sure that you're doing your envelope package. You have battery storage, you're doing a smart panel or home energy management system, and you have that heat pump water heater controller. The envelope package is not required for this bonus for manufactured housing. And here are the total dollar amounts by each bonus incentive. So for envelope package, we're looking at $1,000 for your single family, your duplex, triplex, and townhomes, $600 for your multifamily, condo, and ADU. And unfortunately, manufactured housing cannot take this package bonus. For your mechanical package, it's $300 across the board, except for that manufactured housing. We're looking at $2,000 just to meet that mechanical package. Definitely a really good incentive for that manufactured housing projects. That envelope and mechanical adder, it's, we're adding the $400 for single family on top of that, those both envelope and mechanical package incentive. Same thing with the multifamily. And your smart panel, we're looking at $1,500 across the board. And your heat pump water heat controller, same thing, $600 across the board. and your resiliency and DR ready adder, or $1,000 for single family, multifamily is 750, and your manufactured housing is 1,000, and your Energy Star for your manufactured housing is $1,000, and for your heat pump pool heating for multifamily projects is $1,000.
All right, these are fantastic bonuses. And I thought we'd leave these up. Now, these bonuses are on top of base incentives. So these are just like extras and using technical assistance that this program provides at no cost, zero cost to you. And again, if you're thinking about a project or you already have a project in mind, this technical assistance is available. But I do want to share some of the questions, Abe. We're moving to questions now. So I'm going to put this back up. And our first question is, I have a client who's electrifying an ADU in climate zone 6 that was permitted under the 2016 code cycle. They've included a lot of information in their question about how they've electrified the daylights out of this ADU, but it is under the 2016 code cycle. So, Abe, do you want to address that?
Yeah, I for us, the project can't be permitted probably that far back. Now, if
Correct.
they maybe got like they had to update the permit recently, we could possibly do something there. But if it's that same permit from 2016, it most likely will be ineligible for the program.
If they were to run Title 24 on the current code cycle and demonstrate that it still qualifies and is all electric, we could incentivize the project. So that's an up to you scenario. So please reach out. We can give some assistance on that. So the next question is about caps. And it's, how do we find out if our company has depleted its 1.5 million in incentives or was still eligible? For large builders with multiple offices in California, we might not know if other divisions in other areas have submitted incentive or what remains on the pool for the developer. So this is a really great question. And we have a team that will help with that. Also, we are redefining our company cap definition in that a lot of companies have maybe a Northern California region and a Southern California region. So if it's based on the parent company and different LLCs or different regions, we can absolutely collaborate with you on those caps. So please reach out. We will not send you too far down the incentive process if your company has already maxed out. That's what our team is here to support. So please reach out. 8, do modular homes fall under single family or multifamily category?
If there's a Tile 24 with those modular homes, then they would fall under the single family. Unless it's categorized as an ADU, then it would fall under an ADU. So it's really going to depend on what's shown on Tile 24.
And what about those stackable modular homes we've seen in some regions where they're just like Legos? They stack on top of each other.
So we're gonna go off the Tile 24. So however the city is having you permit it and things like that, the definition between manufactured and modular. So if there is a modular home, most likely need a Tile 24 for that. So if your Tile 24 is showing single family, then we'll consider a single family. If it's considered a multifamily, because in rare cases we do have a big project that is modular multifamily. They will be considered multifamily modular home. Yeah.
Great, great, great. All right, I'm seeing a lot of questions about, can I share the presentation? Can I get a copy of the slides? And the answer is absolutely. We're going to post that on the website, and I will follow up with an email to everyone who joined us today with links to where you can find that. It should be posted hopefully by end of day tomorrow. So you will get the opportunity to get an email from me. So I did want to share that. Next question is, are homes in LADWP, so Los Angeles Department of Water and Power territory, eligible for bonuses and incentives?
Yes.
Yes, the
Yes, they are.
entire state of California is eligible for this program. Some of our programs do have territories. This one is not. This is an Energy Commission program, and it covers the entire state of California. So that's a good question.
Yeah. Really
Go-
quick, if the project is an all electric reach codes, you won't be able to get um those base incentives, but you're still able to qualify for these bonus incentives.
and battery storage incentives.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Someone is asking us to share or recommend brands for a smart panel or HEMS. Are we able to do that?
Unfortunately, we can't do that. What I tell is, just do a simple Google search of, smart panel, electric smart panel or something like that, on home energy management system. Send them our way, and we could let you know if they qualify for the program or not.
Great. We have a question about propane tanks on site. So if there is a propane tank on site, maybe there's not a lot of additional details, but if it's a, a small tank for a backyard barbecue, that's fine. If you have a main house that's powered by propane, but you're building an all electric ADU, your ADU can qualify. Did I skip anything, Abe?
I don't believe so. We just won't require, as long as it's not fueling the home itself in any way, then you'll most likely could be able to get in the program. So like Melinda mentioned, ADUs that aren't connected to that propane RB okay, but if the main home has that propane tank, the main home won't be able to qualify.
Right, right. Okay, next question. Is there a reason ADUs are grouped together with multifamily and condos rather than single family? And it's based on the 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 space. So it's based on the footprint. So ADUs generally are smaller, same with multifamily apartments and condos. So that's why it's a smaller incentive based on the footprint of the residential unit. Can this program be used alongside the SMUD Smart Homes Incentive Program? So SMUD Smart Homes has transitioned to referring most projects to California Electric Homes. Since this program, CalEHP, is for market rate projects only, SMUD Smart Homes will continue to incentivize projects that are for affordable and low income housing. And any project or any developer who's reached their cap, if you've reached your cap on the California Electric Homes program, like you've done 1.5 million, then SMUD Smart Homes will pick up your project and offer incentives. So we are collaborating and working together. They are referring most of their market rate projects over to this program, but it are available to pick up other projects who are not eligible for this program. Is there a space limitation for the ADU to qualify, like how many square feet?
Um, it hasn't came up yet, but as long as there's a tile 24, um, you shouldn't have an issue with that, or even most likely a prescriptive report to go with that ADU. That should be fine.
Super. We have had some great questions today. Are there additional questions we can answer? We did promise it would be no more than 45 minutes. We have enjoyed talking with you today, and I'm going to put our contact information into the chat. So if you would like to connect with us, please reach out. We are definitely a friendly group. I've shared some additional resources, and we look forward to connecting with you, learning more about your projects, and supporting with no-cost technical assistance to get your projects enrolled for base incentives, bonus incentives, energy storage incentives, and more. So please reach out if we can help. And if that's all for now, I'm going to thank Abe for joining us as a presenter, and each of you, we hope to connect soon. Thanks, everyone.